yes, another custom update of customs I'm working on and stuff like that. But first, there's a couple things. I don't think I ever had mentioned that I re-dyed my hair. So my hair has been re-dyed, and now I look like the girl from The Ring. But I got contacts! Finally. I used to wear contacts a lot. If you go to like very early videos of my channel, you'll see that I hardly wear glasses up until maybe right before I moved into this house, and I've been in this house almost 2 years. So there's that. And sorry if I look tired. I'm not feeling 100%. I'm not sure why, and I really hope I'm not coming down with like a cold or something, because that would suck. Saturday I did not sleep. I had, I guess you can call it an insomnia attack. I didn't sleep, so, and that was my film. So Saturday night, it kind of sucked because not sleeping actually makes me kind of sick for some reason. I get very hungry, or I get the feeling of being very hungry throughout the entire day that I haven't slept, and then I get very nauseous because that's what happens when I get hungry for a while. I automatically get nauseous. When I get nauseous, my body temperature goes up, so I felt like I was in a 90-degree house when it was like 74, 75. So yeah, Saturday night was not fun for me, and then I slept a lot, at least Sunday, and felt a little bit better that I slept. But for some reason today I'm okay. Like, I feel fine. It's just like there's certain things that I'm still really tired. I'm actually recently getting, like, my throat kind of hurts. Not scratchy, just like that, like, you know, whenever you're starting to get something, like, you can feel there's like a, I don't know how to put it, but yeah. So, that's been fun. And I don't know why I started talking about that. Oh yeah, because that was another thing. I woke up early today because contacts. That's one thing I was doing today. But yeah, I'm really happy to have contacts. There was an issue I did have with this. I'm like vlogging. I'm not even talking about my customs. I'm sorry. But there was an issue with the contact for this eye. Like, I don't know, maybe it was defective or something. But I put it in and I didn't realize it until we left, that this side was completely, not completely blurry, but significantly more blurry than this side. And we called them and it was kind of irritating, but I mean, we went back up there. I got a new contact, so now I can see perfectly fine. So yeah, custom-wise, I finished a couple different things, and pretty much cemented a few more things down. I actually have gotten, I got plans of doing a trade with my friend Seven. He's gonna give me a couple dolls that I need. I think I'm doing a custom for him. He also wanted like a drawing, and I think he wants something else. I can't remember. I need to talk to him some more, but yeah, so that's happening. Before we get into finished things, I kind of want to just show you Slubby Wolf. This is the doll I plan on grabbing for Cruella. So this is the mold I want to use. I really think, one, she's gray, and so I know red will go well with her because Gulia's gray. Although she's the darker tone of gray, but not Sylvie, Gulia. I still think red would look good with her, and then I just like the fact that she has ears, and I'll be redoing her face, not all that other stuff. But I don't know, for some reason I felt like her mold and everything would be pretty good for Cruella. So that's her. I'm not customizing this one. This one's from my collection, by the way. The review should either be up already. I don't know when I'm posting this, so there's a review on it. If it's not posted yet, it should be posted within the next day or so. Pretty sure I didn't show Mouse 80's, my last 80's girl. I'm not gonna say anything until it's final, so my last 80's girl. So, in a lot of old pictures, I saw people that, like, I think brown frames were a very popular thing in the, like, 70's and 80's. A lot of pictures of my family members, who, like, every member in my family has glasses, other than maybe my sister, but even her, she probably needs glasses. She just never gets her eyes checked. So I thought it was fitting to give her, like, some brown glasses, which look really good on her. And then I gave her some, like, my phone, sorry you guys, feather, like, earring and some hoops, and, like, I just gave that one, like, a bead. And then I painted, like, I gave her a silver necklace, and I gave her this poncho-like, top with these gold pants. I was going, like, if I could give her brown pants, I think I'd prefer that. But these gold pants are still kind of fitting into the age of, like, she's borderline 70's to be honest, but the 70's and 80's are kind of, they kind of blur together in some, like, style-wise, and it depends on which specific style. Like, I think a good chunk of my dolls are kind of like party 80's, other than, I think, my troll one, Kirsty, she's a little more, I guess, on the, I guess, kind of fabulous 80's, not so much in the glitter category, but, like, kind of more casual, I guess, and that's kind of what I was going for her. Another cool thing I did was give her some, bangles for her, stop it phone, for her tail, and then I repainted her shoes. Silver. They were like a dark gray. They were silver-ish, like they were shimmery, but they were just gray, so I painted them silver and added a bit of purple, and I also did that to her necklace. Her necklace, this charm right here is purple, but you can't really tell because it's, one, this camera, and two, I put a pearl finish over it, so yeah. So that's Mouse 80's. Just a second. Okay, hopefully my camera is not gonna die on me. I silenced my phone. Doll crafters, quit it. You guys know who you are if you watch this. Anyway, and I'm just joking. That's why I'm not there, if you guys were wondering. I'm not feeling good. Next, I got a package from my friend Moonstone. She gave me a couple of fire accessories, so I painted them so they kind of worked with her a little bit more. The original paint that they were, well, these weren't even painted, they were just clear plastic. And, so I just kind of painted them to match her a little bit better, and then she just looks more awesome. I didn't think she could look more awesome, but she just looks more awesome. And now my phone's, like, continuously going off. God, okay. So this might be a long video, I'm sorry you guys. But, yeah, I just wanted to show her, really. There was not really any reason, just because I wanted to show you her awesomeness, because she's awesome. That's Fee. On the subject of Moon, she recently gave me this in her package, which, it's like a 90s, 80s, 90s toy. You would, turn this key right here, and it would open up like so, and then there would be a doll inside. I have plans of, obviously I'm going to paint it, do a couple different things to it, add some real leaves. Her home is in the swamp, I guess is what I can call it. This is a swamp, or, you see that right there? Frog dude's, Miko's habitat there. That's where I put all of my creatures, like all the creatures that Tiffy sends me, like all my frogs, turtles, any type of lizard, all of those kind of things that I get, I stick in there just because it's fitting. And she's just one of those spirits. She's a artichoke baby spirit thing. I turned her into a spirit, but I thought this would make an awesome home for her, and then I can put this in the habitat. So I think I'm gonna do it similar. Here, let me close this because it's kind of awkward trying to show you guys things and it's open. So what I'm gonna do with the outside is kind of do it similar to her bottom petal, this petal right here. I'll probably do the top part and then do this more like the bluish greenish colors that are her artichoke head. She does have a name. My friend Libby, the one who gifted her to me, named her. I just gotta relook it up because I haven't talked about her or used her name in so long. So I need to relook that up. But I wanted to show you guys like it open and all that other stuff. I do want to get these crystals out so that way it's easier to paint. So if you guys know a good way, because it doesn't, see, it's not like it's connected in the back, it's like glued in. So I think Tiffy was going to try and boil hers to see if that worked, but yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out and it will look awesome. And sorry if I'm trying to go a little fast. I am, because I'm trying to avoid this being really long. But, and forgive the crown on her head, I just was playing with a bunch of stuff and stuck it on her head and forgot that it was there. But you guys know her. I kind of finally decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and find a black and purple scarf so I can make her, like, cut it up and kind of make her like similarly, I'll make it similar how you would make a tutu, but like it'd be shorter and more straggly. And then I'll try and make her some type of top. We'll see. Or maybe she'll just keep the top she has and just get rid of this. I will reroute her whenever I get more yarn because I'm kind of low and I don't have a specific color I was thinking about using. So she's kind of on the back burner, and yes, I decided I will redo her face so that way she goes with the group better, because it's kind of weird that everyone will have my face ups except for her. So yeah, so that's kind of a bit of an update there. Again, she'll keep the tights and stuff. I do want to give her a partner of some sort, because I want to give, you can kind of see him right there, I want to give him a partner. I'm thinking of using an Abby. I just don't know what to make her, so, but that won't happen until I probably finish a couple of the other things I have planned. Lastly, or second to lastly, is this guy. I finally finished him. He's completed. He's done. He's ready to be sold, which I think I'm pretty sure I'm selling him for $30, his head. And I can understand if that's a little high for some people, but he comes with horns. I rerouted him, which is a pain in the butt. And they're not glued in because to me it's a little safer that way. I don't want them to snap or break or anything. But here he is. I gave him like some yellow eyes. And he's got like my tribal makeup that I usually do on my dolls. These horns are from Tiffy, by the way, if you're wondering what the horns are. They're resin. So, if you want him, email me. I have my email in the description. So if you want him, yeah, like I said, just email me and we'll do it. I think, like I said, I'm pretty sure I set the price for 30. I'll have to double check. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen and you can check. But I'm pretty sure that is it other than him. And even he's not technically done. I'm having his outfit made right now. It should probably, I think she'll be done with it sometime this week. So I might get it by the end of this week or probably the beginning of next week. And I'll obviously do an opening and you guys will see. But here he is. If you guys have names, please suggest them, because you guys know I'm not good at naming him things. Just a second. Ow, god dang it, my throat. You guys can start to hear I'm getting croaky. Sorry about that. Here he is. He's done. I did Mod Podge for his hair. I found this Mod Podge that is tinted. So, like, you could, it was originally put out so that way you can, like, paint the mason jars. So that way you can have different colored mason jars. Because they make, I think there's like 6 or 7 different colors you can get. So I just got the blue one. Although it was going on very, very translucent. So you can definitely see like there was red and yellow underneath. So I mixed some blue paint where it was still thin. And you can still see. But just because of the layers and the layers of stuff I did. And then the dry brushing and then... It's not really translucent anymore, but still, it looks, I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. And that's the other thing. I gave him, he had a permanent mark right there, so I kind of just drew over it. You barely see it, but I gave him wispy kind of tattoos. You can see some on his arm. So I drew a wisp on there. I don't know if I want to... I know they're a little faint, but I kind of like that they're a little faint. I also did some on his back. I also blushed him. I'm just so happy with the way he came out. I'm proud of myself. I keep getting better with every doll I'm doing. So you can kind of see the blushing I did. And then here's more wispies that I did. Kind of put you in the shadow. So you can actually even see, like if I put him in the shadow, you can see the blushing I did. And then here is his back piece, which I did more wispies with a wisp in the middle. Because that's kind of what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a wisp. If you are confused as to what I mean by a wisp, go watch my last update. I explain it in there. But I'm really happy with the way he came out. Also, I did a, he's Skull Dude's best friend. I think I said that before. I can't remember. And of course, these are not his clothes that he's gonna stay in. I also gave him a blind eye on this side. It's kind of like, I also view his tattoos as kind of scars as well, so I also gave him like a blind eye right there. So he has like a, you can kind of tell it's a blind eye. And then this is, I used a bunch of different jewelry stuff I got recently. Like this is from Moon. The white bead is from Rain Crow. The Findings, and this last bead, like this bead right here, is from Moon. So, and then wrong side, because I will try and do a photo story with him and how he and Skull Dude became friends. So soon, probably when he gets clothes. But I did he has a little piercing right here that kind of represents Skull Dude and Paintra, because they're all best friends. So it's got red, blue, and yellow little beads on there. So he's a really cool guy. I really like the way he came out. I keep saying that repeatedly because I am so happy with the way he came out. Very proud of myself, to be honest. I'm like I said, I'm getting better and better, and kind of makes me happy when people actually see it as well. So and these shoes actually belong to my Mo. I almost took the Mo's shoes that Tiffy gave me, and then I realized I have the same Mo, or the Mo that she used. So I took his shoes instead, so that way I didn't have to steal the one that Tiffy gave me. So, and I know that probably didn't make sense to anyone. Maybe to Tiffy if she got that, but he's gonna have these shoes for right now until I can find him some. Which also, like, if anyone's willing to trade for Monster High shoes, please let me know, because I need boy shoes, mainly boy shoes. If you're willing to give me, like, a lot of a lot where it has some boy shoes and some girl shoes, I wouldn't mind either, because I like me some shoes. But yeah, that's him. I don't want to really name him Wisp. No offense to anyone that has a character named Wisp or anything like that, or likes the name Wisp. I just feel like it's really common, and for ghost like characters, I feel like it's kind of meh, personally. So I want to give him something that's maybe close to Wisp, or maybe there's a word that sounds cool that would be cool for a name that in another language that's kind of like Ghost or Wisp or whatever. So if you guys have ideas, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much all my updates. I tried to wait until I had a lot of stuff to update on instead of, you know, not really having much. But now I think I won't really have any more updates until I finish Cruella, because I'm not going to really be working on anything other than Cruella and maybe trades. Or commissions, trades or commissions, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, and he doesn't want to stay up because he's got the elasticy legs. But yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little updates video. Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but, you know, oh well. Please, if you, like I said, if you guys have got any ideas for anything that I've talked about or needed help with, please comment below. And if you guys want this dude, just email me. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!